I'm excited about this one. Out of the 9 companies that we are going to be featuring today, 4 of them are in the healthcare industry. Yeah, so we finally had you, for the people who've been in my DMs, asking whether they can find jobs as nurses, as people in the healthcare industry, we've got you. So they're hiring for multiple opportunities, whether it is therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, nurses, as well as other supporting functions. But before we can dive into that, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you already know how we do it over here. If you're watching us for the very first time, welcome to this channel where we focus more on remote opportunities, particularly those are hiring in the EMEA time zone in Africa and globally, because what we basically do is promote financial flexibility and freedom to the African youth. So whether you are a student or you're a seasoned professional or you're looking to pivot into something new or just discovering remote work, you are in the right place. So let's get started. So starting us off is a company called Hson Health, and they are, like I mentioned, in the healthcare industry, particularly in mental health, and they believe that every single person deserves not only mental health care, but high quality mental health care. They currently have over 5 million subscribers using their platform, and they operate on the following value system. Their members do come first. They're open, honest, and empathetic. They move with speed, they take ownership, they embrace diversity of teams and perspectives, and lastly, that science will always win. So some of the benefits that you get to enjoy when you're working for Hson Health includes health coverage, so that is mental, dental, as well as vision. You also get to enjoy flexibility because it is a fully remote company. Competitive salary, $1,000 annually of learning and development, $200 donation match to support a course of your choice, unlimited paid time off, as well as a 1-month sabbatical for every 4 years spent in that company. So let's take a look at some of the opportunities that they're hiring for. They're hiring for numerous, when I say numerous, they are numerous opportunities in the following functions. So head on over to our website. First, they're hiring for roles in the psychiatry function, therapy function, sales function, revenue operations function, customer success function, product manager function, engineering function, product design function, people function, which also can be termed as HR, employer services, clinical services, as well as accounting. Like I mentioned, there are several opportunities for you. So what I want you to do is head on over to our website beyondthesavannah.co.ke, send out your application using an ATS friendly resume, and make sure that you have that LinkedIn profile optimized. Next, we've got a company called Hson Health Inc., and they are the world's leading health and wellness platform that is on a mission to help the world get better through the power of better health. So whether that is mental health, sexual health, heart health, hair care, skin care, if you can think about it, then they probably have a solution for it. So currently they're hiring for a number of opportunities in the following functions: analytics, engineering, finance, legal, IT ops or security, marketing, operations, project management, as well as product management. So what I want you to do, because there are a number of opportunities that they're hiring for, is to head on over to our website to send out your applications. But before you can do so, let's take a look at some of the benefits that you will enjoy when you're working for Hson Health. Aside from obviously the competitive salary that you're going to get working remotely, because it is a fully remote company, you also get to enjoy employee discounts on their platforms. You also get to enjoy office retreats, employee stock purchase programs. You also get to have equity compensation, and so on and so forth. So if this is a company that you'd like to work for, head on over to our website. But before you can actually do so, give us a thumbs up to show appreciation for all the hard work that goes into scouting these remote opportunities and sharing this content with you. Let's move on to our third company of the day, and the company is called Included Health. They are committed to creating a healthier world and changing the healthcare system. It literally says so on their website. If you want to work for a company that puts their members first, is outcome-based, seeks diverse perspectives, value change, and is innovative in a manner that it leads the way, then you want to check out these opportunities that are being hired for by Included Health. And boy, oh boy, are they a lot. So they're currently hiring for a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a clinical operations business analyst, a nurse practitioner, a full stack engineer, a back-end engineer, an Android engineer, a solutions engineer manager, a revenue director, a financial planning and analyst role, a customer success executive, a senior customer success manager, a client operations manager, a career relations manager, a partner marketing manager role, a benefits program manager, and lastly, a clinical recruiter. So if you want to apply to any of these roles or if any of these roles interest you, you know where to go at this stage. Just make sure that you send out your application using an ATS-friendly resume and an optimized LinkedIn profile. This next company is literally revolutionary. If I were in the medical space, then this would get me all super excited. I'm excited about it, even though I know I cannot get into it because the roles that they're currently hiring for are very heavily skewed towards the medical field. So let's take a look at this company. The company in itself is called MindBloom. They're into using ketamine for anxiety and depression systems. So they use psychedelics and alternative medication, which is also exciting for me. And it is literally revolutionary. Aside from landing yourself a role in a revolutionary company, these are some of the benefits that you'll be able to enjoy when you're working with MindBloom. So you'll be able to enjoy freedom because obviously you're working remotely, so you can literally work from anywhere in the world at any time. 2, you also get to enjoy mentorship because they actually do quality control. There's minimal admin, so you get to do what you actually love. They do work asynchronously, so that means you spend your time less on calls and more with the clients. You're not on call, and lastly, you get to enjoy insurance for malpractice, which as a consumer is kind of like a red flag. But for someone in the medical field as a career, then it kind of makes sense for you to be covered for malpractice, just in case. They're currently hiring for the following roles: a collaboration psychiatrist role, an integration coach, a psychedelic guide, and lastly, a psychiatric clinician. So, you know what to do at this stage. Just make sure that you are better positioned for these opportunities using an ATS-friendly resume, and head on over to our website and send out your application. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and comment down below. Is this interesting? Or am I the only one who's super excited about these opportunities? So let's move on over to a slightly less exciting company, but still exciting nonetheless. And the company in itself is called Truve. So Truve is in the business of making it easier for you to verify your income, insurance, assets, and literally switch deposits at any time. They are all about unlocking the power of open finance. At the very moment, they are currently hiring for a customer success manager role that will earn you anything between $70,000 to $90,000 annually if you get to work with them. So the only thing that you need to have as a customer success manager looking to get into Truve is 1, a 3-year experience in customer success, preferably in a SaaS company. But if you don't have SaaS experience, really don't limit yourself. Still send out your application. 2, if you have literally been in customer success your entire time, or if you understand what it takes for a customer journey, you understand how to deal with customer conflict, customer issues, then you want to send out your application. And very lastly, when I saw this, immediately my head rang banking industry. If you've got experience in mortgage or consumer lending, tech, or operations, then you want to send out your application because that just speaks to me. If you've got a banking experience and you want to get into customer service, then check out this role and send out your application. Next, we've got a company called Visme, and they want to empower the world to speak more visually. So if you want to innovate and not just create, collaborate and not just work, you want to check out Visme because with them, you don't just have a job, but you've got a paying playground. So let's take a look at some of the opportunities that they currently have. They're hiring for a support agent, a senior SEO manager, a senior product manager, a director of marketing, a partner growth manager, a senior back-end engineer, a senior front-end engineer, sales development representative, an online marketing outreach manager, a content marketing manager, a content writer, and a marketing campaign manager. So what do you say? Let's play. Send out your application to Visme and land yourself a remote job. Next, we've got a company called Hson Health. And Awesome Motive is in the business of shaping the future of web. Currently, Awesome Motive products are used by over 25 million websites and are seen by over 1 billion internet users. So they have been in operation since 2009. I think that is 15 years back. And their team comprises of 330 team members in over 50 countries. Talk about diversity. That is super cool. And they're hiring for the following roles: a copywriter, a content marketing manager, a growth marketer, and lastly, a web developer. So if you want to work for a company that is fairly stable, been in operation for over 15 years, check them out. And last week, we featured a company called Jibble Group. So Jibble Group was that company that has over 80 team members in 16 countries. They've been in operation since 2016, and they're HQ'd in London. Let's take a look at some of the opportunities that they're currently hiring for. Remember, they're the same company that was hiring for a product intern. On top of that, they're hiring for a content writer. So a content writer English, then they're hiring for content writers in French, German, Portuguese, Spanish, Arabic. They're also hiring for an Arabic translator and writer, a multilingual sales representative, and lastly, a senior back-end developer. So if any of those roles interest you, I want you to head on over to our website, send out your application. If you don't have an ATS-friendly resume, reach out to us, because that is part of what we do in terms of talent readiness to better position you for these opportunities. Yeah, so DM us and let's work together. Whilst you're on our website, also check out the numerous opportunities that we post. And remember to always send your application using an ATS-friendly resume, an optimized LinkedIn profile, and have that introductory video at hand. If you don't have any of those, please DM us and let's work together. Also, let me know in the comment section, have you featured the function that you want to get into? If not, comment down below and we will prioritize it for next week. I wish you nothing but all the very best in your job hunt. Bye.